Teenager meets violent end after accepting an invite to a party at an abandoned house. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a young lady that went to a house party and ended up losing her life for no reason. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself. I'm on no more subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. 17-year-old Alianna Ujueta was shot and killed while attempting to leave a party at an abandoned house in Bexar County, Texas. The party, described as a teenage takeover, turned violent, leading to gunfire and the death of Alianna. The suspect gunman fled the scene, and police are seeking information from anyone who attended the party. Alianna's family described her as a vibrant young lady who had recently graduated and was looking forward to her future. This incident is a part of a concerning trend in Bexar at similar parties as authorities investigate the events at hand. Okay, we're gonna make this short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen. Alianna, a young lady who just graduated from high school, went to a party to go hang out with her friends, right? Maybe it was a part of a group that she might have been in. It's because it says a teenage takeover, right? So maybe not a group, but it's just like, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the over here in the states. I mean, if you're watching this, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with over here in Philadelphia. They have a set group. I guess it's a Facebook group or whatever the case may be, and it's a closed group. You gotta know somebody to get in or whatever, and they, do pop-ups, right? They pop up to different locations, different, locales or whatever around the city, and they just party and they just do their thing, right? So I don't know where they are. The cops are still trying to find out where they are, and they just show up. You know what I mean? So being on social media is not a crime. Clearly, I don't think these people that show up to the parties or even organize the party, are not committing a crime. But unfortunately, crimes happen there, right? We just had one out in Philadelphia in the park where they had a group of kids, 3 people got killed, 1 guy, 2 girls. And it was unfortunate because these were some, good kids or whatever. They hung out, all of a sudden, one thing led to another. Guy pulled out a gun, had a switch on it. He just started spraying all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And, 3 people got killed. You know what I mean? A lot of people got injured. Shot wound in the arm, grazed, or whatever the case may be. But bullets don't have any, they're not discriminatory. They're not discriminatory at all. Bullets are definitely not discriminatory. They don't care nothing about you. They don't care nothing about me, okay? They have no feelings. The person who's operating the gun also has no feelings, okay? So, Alianna, in her case, she was in the party, they was hanging out, they was doing their thing, and one thing led to another, and she ended up getting killed. Now, this happened in the early hours of Sunday, and obviously late Saturday night, early in Sunday morning, so 2, 3 in the morning or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? And it was It was crazy, right? But now she has a family that's missing her and gonna miss her, okay? And you know, you might get a funeral, you might get some of your cousins to put your face on a t-shirt, on the locket. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that gal. You know what I'm saying? Someone got to put your face on a t-shirt. We don't want to remember you like that. We want to remember you from doing positive things in life. We want to remember you from getting ahead in life, okay? And having a good life, you know what I'm saying? Doing what you got to do, impacting other people's lives in a positive manner. You don't want to go out here and just be part of the problem. You want to be part of the solution, okay? It's unfortunate that she went to this teen takeover party at an abandoned house. Just going to a party at an abandoned house got a bad ring to it altogether anyway. I wouldn't have went. I would have thought that they was trying to set me up. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because people say they're your friends, or they may classify themselves as a good companion, or, you know, you went to school with them, or you happen to know of them and all that kind of stuff, you got to take into account how these people really, really feel about you. You know what I'm saying? I always think, I never trust anybody, okay? I always think people don't like me. I always think that the worst of the worst. And the reason why I think the worst of the worst when I'm in a situation is because I can't control what the next man or woman do, okay? So therefore, if I'm in a situation, I'm already setting up my situation where mentally I know that, yo, these cats don't rock with me, and where I'm going, it ain't looking good. So nah, I'm not going. Now I go to a family party or whatever. Once I get to the party, I assess the party, what I normally would do. I get in, I check the scene, I check everything out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get a gut feeling, I'm about face, I'm out of there. A lot of times I go different places. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough to be able to go and do an about face and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'll never forget, I did an about face. We hung out. It was one way in, one way out. I looked at the scene. I'm like, yo, what's up? Talking to a few people. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, I just got this gut feeling. And my gut was like, get your black ass out of there. Excuse my French. And that's exactly what I did. I got the report that, yo, bro, like literally right after you left, like almost like 10 to 15 minutes. It was arguing there. They was fighting. They was shooting. Somebody got smoked. Nah, I'm not part of that situation, dog. I'm not rocking with that. You get that gut feeling, get up out of there quick. Get up out of there quick. I would love to know if she had that feeling, right? Because she's a pretty young lady. She had a job, you know what I'm saying, lined up for after school, and she was just starting her life, you know what I'm saying, as an adult. And it's unfortunate because a lot of you young people out there that's watching this right now are in the same situation, same scenario, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta watch where you're going. You gotta watch what you're doing. Trust and believe. Everybody's a hater, okay? Everybody's not your friend, especially if you're doing good. You doing good and you looking good and you smelling good and you feeling good, you may think they rocking with you, but they may be hating on you. You know what I'm saying? So, at least in my community, in the black community, we got to deal with haters. I don't know how it is, you know, the Caucasian folks and all that kind of stuff. I just know in the black community, when you doing good and you shining and all that kind of stuff, black people got a bunch of haters. And I hate to say it, it is what it is. When you doing good, you doing great, they looking at you, they got their nose up. Unless they family members and they love you, if they're a regular cat, see you in the streets, nah, they ain't got no love for you. They ain't rocking with you. Who this cat? Who you think he is? You think you fly because you got this, because you got that? You know what I mean? So people been in their face up all the time. Clearly, I got a bunch of haters, you know what I'm saying? So I don't worry about it because I'm going to continue to shine, keep doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always protect myself at all costs. However they want to get it, they get it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is not about that. But yeah, Alianna, she needed to kind of like fill it out, you know what I'm saying? And I know you want to be there. I know you want to hang out with your friends, but you definitely got to make sure you got your head on your swivel. Because these people out here today is playing for keeps. They playing for keeps, ladies and gentlemen. They don't give a good goddamn. Let me explain something to you. Somebody can shoot and kill you. You be like, you dumb. Why would you want to shoot and kill me? That's just dumb. Now you going to prison. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Someone going to prison is an upgrade to where they living at, from where they living at now. Okay? I've been in some homes. It's like, you live here? Oh my God, this is god awful the worst. Okay? And they go to prison? Man, it's like a 5-star hotel, them cats. And I know some people here too, we Gucci. So that's just how it is in some people, you know what I'm saying? So you can't always think the way that you think. They gonna think the same way. No, everybody got a different brainwave, different mindset, different everything. So you just gotta be careful out here, man. You know, I just wish that she would have used a little bit of, you know, their due diligence and kind of like, you know, laid the landscape out. But a lot of young ladies go on there, a boy say you cute, then you all stuck on stupid. Listen, dog, I'm cool. You can't worry about all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then when you, this video could be an hour long, because I can get to talking, because I got some thoughts, right, on the whole situation with my people, how this went down, how everything go down. But I'm gonna spare you guys the details. I'm gonna get you up out of here, you know what I'm saying? But prayers go out to Alianna's family and her friends. Hopefully, you know, they got great memories of her and they can just remember her as a loving and sweet person, as they said. And, you know, it's unfortunate she had to go out like this, but, you know, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. But with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself. I'm on normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm on new subscribers. Welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let everyone know that you love the video. It's a great video, great dialogue, great topic, and you definitely can learn something from it. And hopefully it'll bring you maybe a cent more, maybe 2% more common sense than you already have. You know what I'm saying? So put something in your mind to have you thinking, you know, just for your own safety, for your own health. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody do good. I want to see everybody make it. So, you know what I mean? There's no hate in my heart toward no one. I got a great life. Got a great life. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? So I wish you the best as well. Come visit me on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, Facebook. I'm all over the net. Check it out. Come holler at me. Yeah, and that's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your head on the swivel. Don't be the next story that I read about, okay? Because you got caught slipping. And do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? With all that being said, I love every single one of y'all. Y'all be careful out there, y'all. I love y'all. Trust me, I do. All right? Peace.
Get to the scene, oh, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these. They getting they feeling and dragged down. That's why they just crash out. Stuck in the cell and this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Fitting in, I'ma stand out. I done seen these crash out. They some baby boys, I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fans now. I'm the best in my league and that's hands down.